are playing Balloon Frenzy, and let's get going with our two heroines. So first of all, we have Ellen Ridley, who has 4 actions, and then we have Grandma Bates, who's got 3 movement points plus then 2 actions. So Grandma Bates is gonna go first. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she's going to use 1 action to analyze this door over here. And analyzing a door, as you know, means we're drawing from this little, oops, 1 fell out, 2 fell out, 3 fell out. We're going to take the one that fell out, and it is a lock 5. So if anyone was to spawn in here, they would only be able to go through this door for the moment. So that's actually not too bad. And I just realized I missed 2 front doors over here. So there's a door here. Okay. So Ellen is now going to move as well for 1, 2, 3. And she's going to analyze this door for her 4th action. And it's barricaded 4. So, next up is the movement phase. There is no event this time, and the warden moves 1. The red star has no effect in this game. Now we're gonna move the monsters. All the mental patients. Oh yeah, and for monsters mother, I chose the mental patients again. So essentially Ripley gets +1 when she fights, then +1 dice. So first of all, the red star does nothing, and we're going to randomize 1 nurse. So basically, since I only play with 2 characters, I only take the leftmost randomization. So let's see where the nurse goes. Whoops. That is a 2, so 2nd quadrant, and she's going to go into space 2 as well. So you couldn't see this. This is fine. I'm not going to roll in front of you guys because that's too awkward. So that's 2, 2, 4, blah, 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 12. Where's 2? 3, 4, 7, 9. Where's the bloody 2nd spot? That's annoying. So this is 3, 4, 1. Oh, okay. So everyone moves except the nurse that I just spawned. I should have done movement first. So these are gonna go 1, 1, 2 actually. So he's gonna go, oh he can't. No, he can't. So actually this is 1. So he's gonna go 1, 2. This one's gonna, well, he can only go here, and he can't even leave this space because he's basically stuck behind this barricade. This one's gonna try and get out as well. The nearest exit is up there, so he's gonna move 1. This one's gonna move 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Nearest one. Well, that's not the way to go. So he would go 1, 2 because he can't move through doors. This one's going to go 1 into the mental hospital, and that's essentially everyone. Now the clown moves. So how this works is we need to, let me check, we need to randomize. The clown chooses a character at random. So we're gonna do any, mini, miny, mo. If it's Ellen, then it should be even, and if it's Grandma Bates, it's odd. And we roll a 4, so it's he's gonna move towards Ellen, which doesn't make any difference because the two of them are in the same space anyway. And he has he's got 3 actions, so he's gonna move. The quickest way would probably be this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so okay, Ellen has kind of had it. She's going to use 1 action, and she's going to put 2 exhaustion on her crowbar to quickly open this door. So the door is open, so that's 1 action. She's going to move in for another action, that's 2. And then she's going to attack the mental patient. And she's going to use the fact that it's a crowbar, 4, 5, plus he's a mental patient. And then she's also, and he's got 3 life, no, he's got 4 life points. And she's going to, oh no, she's not even going to bother with this. She's going to use her helicopter smash. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8 dice. Because she needs to, we need to make tracks, because that was the problem that we had the last time. So she's got 1, 2 used, 3, third action. And she's also going to use Mother's Rage. Oh, and that's a terrible roll. So she does 2 points of damage. Oh, sorry, she should have rolled another dice as well. So 2 points of damage. And that's hit 2, so 3 points of damage. So that was her third action. So she's gonna put, and she didn't roll. Okay. So now her fourth action is going to be using the crowbar. And trying to kill that mental patient. And she rolls a 6 and 2 5s. That's 3 points. He absorbs 1 with his armor. He's dead. And she didn't roll a natural 1. So she now gets to reduce 1 of her cooldowns. So that's her 4 actions. Grandma Bates is gonna roll in 1, 2. So she takes the balloon token for no action. She uses 1 action to get the to pick up the memory token. And she draws 1 memory and it's Grandma's memory. Grandma has to study hard every Sunday because she is preparing for her finals. Churchgoer, skill, permanent, cost none. The attacks of all the characters on the same space as you gain wholly. Okay. That's good, I guess. Not in this game, but it's generally probably a good thing. So she has spent 1 action and 2 movements, so she's got 1 more movement, and she's going to analyze this particular wardrobe. So she can roll 7 dice for this, and as you know, this is my house rule. These don't go away when you search them and don't find anything. And she gets 1, 2, 3 successes, which means she gets 1 medicine. Let's see what she draws. Methylphenidate. Gain stealth for this round when you discard it. Okay, it's good. Good. So this one goes away. We have successfully searched it. So now it's the monster's turn. Movement. He demands blood. The warden moves 1 space forward on the insomnia track unless players sacrifice 3 plus number of characters blood total. We're not going to do this, so he's going to move 1, 2. So, yeah, because we simply, I mean, this would be 5, and, I mean, yeah, that's not a good idea. Everyone moves. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. Is this 1 space? No, this is 1, 2. She moves here. 1. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1. Green means we are randomizing a balloon token from the discard pile, but we don't have one, so that doesn't happen. We're now going to randomize 1 slasher. Third quadrant, that's where we are. Joy. And, sorry, I keep calling them slasher, they're scavengers. 3, 1. So that's over here. Okay. Now the clown moves, so I'm just going to move him in this general direction because they're all in the same space. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to move for 3. Okie dokie. Next up is, so this is this card dealt with. So now it's the girls again. And so this slasher is here. We refresh. Yeah, and we're going to use Grandma Bates, 1, 2, 3, and then she's going to use her drive-through ability for moving 1 more and taking an action. And this means she can attack this scavenger with 5 dice. With 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. She hits on a 5 plus. And she then has 1 action left if we want to do something else. And she hits for 1, 2, so he takes 2 points of damage because he has no armor. And then she's going to use her last action, 2, 2, 4, 5, to use a police baton. And she rolls a, that was abysmal. That's bad. Okay, so that didn't work. But the police baton does take 1 damage. That wasn't ideal, so we're going to use 1, 2, 3 movements by Ellen. And she's going to use her 4th action to attack the guy with a crowbar. He has 2, and she hits for 3, and he's dead. And she gets to refresh one of her abilities. And that's the end of this round. We draw another card. No events this time. The warden moves 1. If we find space 5, that is. That's where it is. He moves to space 5. Whoops. And falls over. Can't have that. There's no event. We randomize 1 memory token. Oh, 3, 8. That's here. It's very good. It's where we were going anyways. Okay, so that's good. So we place it here. Blue star does nothing. We randomize 1 scavenger, sorry. 3 again, great. And 10. 3, 10, da, 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 da. It's over here, great. Everyone moves except this one. So this one moves 1, 2. This one moves towards the door. 1, 1, 2. She moves out. 1. This one moves 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Clown moves 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. And that's all that happens. So let's see what we're going to do. We kind of need to get in here. No, actually we need to get in here. So we're going to use 1, 2 movement from Grandma. Then she's going to look at this door. Oops, 1 fell out. We're going to take this, lock 4. So she has spent 1 action. Okay, then she's going to roll her imagination to try and open this lock for her last action. 1, 2, 3. She moved 1, 2, so she's got 1 movement left after she's done this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, she needs 4 successes. She succeeds on a 4, 5, or 6. And she gets 3 successes, which is not enough, but of course the successes stay. And everybody refreshes. So next up, and I don't know if they stay, but I'm just going to house rule that they do, otherwise with 2 players it's not going to work. So she has 1 more movement which she can't use, so Ellen's going to come in 1, 2, and she's going to roll her imagination for her 3rd action. And she succeeds, so the door is opened and she can move in for 1. That's her last action. We draw a card. Actually, this game plays really quickly. No event. The warden moves to space 6. We randomize 1 brain token. 1 and 9. For some reason, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 7. Okay, this is then 9 probably. Okay, so I'm going to put it there. Everyone moves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and now we randomize the scavenger. He ends up in 3. Why is everybody coming towards us? 3, 8, 7, 8. Oh, he's in here. Okay, good. Look, he brought a friend. Okay, so now it's us. Next round. So everyone refreshes all of their abilities, okay? Let's see what we're gonna do. Grandma is gonna go in for 1, 2. She's gonna pick up this token for 3, and she's gonna use her last. Well, actually, that's not an action. So she moved 1, 2. So she's one more movement. She's gonna go in here, and then she has 2 actions. She's going to analyze this or search this place for her first action. So, okay, on a roll of 2, she gets to choose 2, 4, 6, 7 dice. And she gets 1, 2, 3, oh, she gets so many successes. So we're going to pick up equipment this time. Let's see what she gets. Key card, cost 1, remove an unrevealed door token from your space. That's good, and it's small too. Very good. So she can open any door. And she can use it 3 times. Good. That's really helpful. And she has 1 action left, which she cannot really use for anything. So she's just gonna stay put. Ellen is going to 1, 2, 3. She's not gonna. She's going to use Flame on this scavenger. 1, 2. She gains 7 dice plus 1 to attack rolls if you target a space. Okay, so she gets 7 dice. This guy has 3 life. Because she doesn't want to move out. Because this guy moves for 3, 1, 2, 3. And if she is here, he will stop and he will attack her the next round, which is what we don't want. Or do we? No, we're going to do this differently. We're going to move 1, 2. We're going to use Mother's Rage. And we're going to... Oh, that's actually dangerous. We're not going to do this. We are going to do what we were going to do. We're going to use Flame on. 2, 4, 6, 7. One, 2, 3 successes, which is enough to kill him. So we're going to get to refresh this. No, we're actually going to refresh this one up here. And then we're going to withdraw 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to withdraw into here and hope that we don't get 2 activations on this movement. Let's see. Characters can use 1 sanity to gain 1 compelling power. Characters can use 1 sanity or insanity to gain 1 shield for this turn or +1 to attack rolls for next turn. We're totally going to do this. So we're both going to do this because I want to hit the clown. 1, 1. Okay, good. The warden doesn't move. Green means we get to... That doesn't happen, so everybody moves. 1, 2, 3. The clown is outside the door. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. She moves 1. This one moves 1 as well. 1 towards us. 1. 1, 2. And then we're going to randomize 1 mental patient in the first quadrant in space 1. Okay. Good. So that's what happens this turn. So now, Grandma gets to refresh her drive-through utility. So she's going to move 1, 2. Remember, this is not an action. Now she has 2 actions to attack the clown. And she's going to attack him twice using her police baton for 5. And she is going to also use her walking death utility power, which gives her +1. And she also has +1 from taking this insanity. So, so we have a dice pool of 5. And we're going to do something that we haven't done before. We are going to get 1 more insanity and use this chaos die. So she's going to sacrifice 1 of these tokens, which we're going to add to the discard pile, so we can draw from this later. We're going to place it on the, and then we're going to roll. Wish us luck. We have +2 to each die roll, to each die. And we roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, because so we have 1, 2, 1. We have 3 successes because we get a +2, so that's what we rolled, and we have +2 here. So we have a total of 5 successes. He has 3 shields, so he takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and she then rolls again and takes 1 more insanity. To do this again, she's going to sacrifice 1 more of her tokens. And now she has only got +1 to die rolls. And she rolls 2 6s and a 4. +2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. He has 2 shields. He takes 3. He's dead. We just killed the clown. Did we do this right? Because that's kind of anticlimactic. Let's see. He has avoidance 5. What does that actually mean? It doesn't say. Let's see, this can't be right. There must be something behind this, obviously, because it must do something. Frost attack, ranged attack, area of effect. Precision, monster, monster target, critical attack. Overwhelm, ranged monsters. Okay, so we're only allowed to use the attack, the chaos die once. Okay, so we're gonna remove this. We can't go insane twice. So he has, so we did 3 points of damage. So he takes 1 more damage, which is okay. 4. But what does avoidance mean? A character or monster with avoidance can avoid some incoming damage from attacks. For each damage dealt, roll 1d6. Okay. Okay, so it's not as easy as I thought. So in the first round, he took 5 points of damage. So we're gonna roll 5 dice. And he avoids 3 of those. So this means only 2 go through and they get stuck in his armor, so nothing happens there. This time round we got 5 points of damage, and I think he got 5 points of damage, so we'll just do this again, and he avoids 2, so he takes, he takes no damage. Okay, so, yeah, that was, so she's gonna move away. Ellen is gonna step out, 1, 2, and she's going to sacrifice her 1 token that she has, and she's going to attack him with her crowbar and Mother's Rage. And she does 1, 2, 3 points of damage. He can avoid these if he tries. He avoids 2 of them, so 1 is absorbed by armor, so she's gonna stay put. 1, 2, no she isn't, she's gonna move back. Okay, so that was, he's taken 2 points of damage if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so so it wasn't as easy as I thought. This would have been really weird. Okay, so avoidance 5. Okay. Dementia. Characters must choose to either lose 1. Yeah, we're going to lose 1 sanity. We're not going to do this other thing. So, yeah. The warden moves 1. We randomize one of these tokens, one of the spawn tokens. Oh, 3 and 7. Everyone moves. He stops here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. She should have taken insanity and 1, 2, and should have used that wild dice. 1, 1. Okay, let's randomize a scavenger for 5. Good. Okay, the clown attacks. And he attacks with 8 dice. And it's an area effect. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. He hits on a 3+. This is going to be terrible. So he hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Ellen has 1 defense. She's going to take 4 hits. And Grandma Bates is going to take 4 hits as well. Then we roll a die. 6. And on a 6, what happens on a 6? The clown drops his meds, draw a card from the drug stick. That's brilliant. And we give this to Grandma Bates. Imipramine. Add 1 chaos die to next attack. Cool. So, okay. So we both took hits. Each one took 4 hits. So she's got 2 left and she's got... No, she's got 3 left and she's got 2 left. Okay. Now, Grandma is going to hit this guy again. First of all, this goes down, this goes down. And she's going to use... Well, first of all, she's going to use Grandma's pudding. And she gets one wound back. And Ellen gets 3 wounds back. That's good. So Grandma is now going to... This is terrible because we're pretty much trapped now. So Grandma is going to use her meds to add a chaos die to this attack. And she's the only one who can attack the clown. She's going to use the police button. 2, 4, 6. She's got 5 dice plus the chaos die. And she does 1, 2 damage. He gets to avoid them, and he doesn't avoid them, but it's only 2, so basically his armor absorbs them. So that was not good. So she's gonna, well, moving back doesn't really help, does it? Because, you know, he's on her space. So 1, 2, and she's gonna... And Ellen cannot attack him at all. So... she's gonna move back. So they will be attacked by 2 monsters next round. Well, Ellen could try and kill this guy. She has helicopter smash. We're gonna try this. So she's gonna use 2, 4, 7. And she has 3 successes, which is enough to kill him. So that was 1 move, 1 action. One, 2. You can move past him because he's if he's the only monster, and she gets to refresh 1 of her abilities. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's draw a movement card. No events. The warden moves 1 to 8. We spawn 1 memory token. 2, 7. It doesn't really matter where we spawn it anyways, because we're not going to get there anyway. 5, 6, 7 is probably here. Yeah, okay. Everyone moves 1, 2. He moves here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. This guy needs to move out. 1, 2. Oh, is this just 1 space? Oh, it's 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, and 1, and this one moves here. 1, 1. And we are going to randomize a mental patient, and he ends up in 111. Okay. Good. So, the clown's going to attack. Oh, actually, they would have had one less action because obviously, yeah, they would have been knocked prone because they were, yeah, that's fine. Ellen's gonna, they're both gonna use Insanity to see can they get a deflection. He doesn't hit at all. Oh, he does. He hits once, twice, 3 times. Ellen's gonna use Insanity, and she gets only 1, but she's knocked down. And Grandma also uses, and she also gets 1 less. Let's see what happens. He rolls his Chaos die, and he gets 5. The clown's attack cheers up the crowd who demand an encore. The clown attacks again. Great. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, 6 damage. They're both dead. Now, in theory, they could be revived. Because unless it's the end game, death isn't permanent. So they're both going to end up in there. And let's see what happens when we die. Death. Oh, okay, we've lost because we get back all health. We recover 2 insanity, which is okay. So basically, she's not insane at all now. All weapons use 1 durability or 1 charge, which is fine as well. Tuck, tuck. However, the warden moves 3 points on the insomnia track, so he will move to 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, so 10, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14 because 2 died. So that's the end of the game. That was actually quite refreshing. I don't think it scales for 2 characters though, so I would have to make adjustments there. Yeah, because it just doesn't. I think when you play with 2 characters, you have to probably give them 3 powers to begin with. But that was quite nice. Also because it played quite quickly. Yeah, so yeah, I like this one. So I think in this scenario, when you play with 2, they get 2 balloon tokens to begin with, and each, and then also you spawn. And you give them 3 powers. That's the easiest way of doing this. Okay, so talk to you soon. Bye-bye.